LulaRoe brings a unique look to every activity. Whether it's wearing ice cream pattern leggings to a grocery store or sitting at a soccer game, LulaRoe allows moms to live bold.
Wow, there's a lot of you.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Amy Mitchell.
Good.
And I'm running for PTA president.
You're doing great. Just because they're not responding doesn't mean they think you're terrible.
You know, I know there's a lot of rumors going around about my daughter.
That's a bad place to start.
And I'm guessing a lot of you think that I'm a bad mom.
Yes.
No. You know what? You're right. Sometimes I'm too lenient with my kids. Sometimes I'm too strict.
We overestimated her, obviously.
Sometimes I'm so crazy that I don't even understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. You see, what works for my daughter almost never works for my son. And whenever I think I'm actually starting to figure my kids out, they grow up and I'm back to square one. So the truth is, when it comes to being a mom, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. And you know what? I don't think anyone does. I think we're all bad moms, and you know why? Because being a mom today is impossible.
I never doubted her.
She's doing great.
She's a natural.
So can we all just please stop pretending like we have it figured out and stop judging each other for once? Like, I'm running for PTA president because I want our school to be a place where you can make mistakes, where you can be yourself, where you're being judged on how hard you work and not on what you bring to the fucking bake sale. I want our school to be a place where it's okay to be a bad mom. Do you know what I mean?
If a mom knows about our brand, she is an avid customer. She wears our different patterns and likes our social media. However, if a potential customer doesn't know our brand, her group of friends probably doesn't wear LulaRoe either. The LulaRoe network is built on Facebook and inviting friends to clothing parties where they can buy the different products. Our messaging strategy is compare and contrast. We want to show moms that if you live your life in our competitors' leggings, your life will be in black and white. But if you live your life in LulaRoe, your life will be in color, and in patterns, your life will be bold.
LulaRoe stands for my 3 first granddaughters, Lucy, Lola, and Monroe, so LulaRoe. As a little girl, I wanted to own a company. I wanted to own a clothing company just like that. I remember going to my mom and thinking, I have a school dance coming up and I really would like to make a dress. And I was so excited, made my mother's life crazy because she had already gotten the vision of being able to buy things already pre-made. She didn't want to sew anymore because she had already spent years and years. Remember, I'm the 10th child of 11 children. It was her way of teaching me to value what is being sewn. Value a pattern, value the neckline on something, value your buttons and your zippers and all the little trims that are being made. So it made me appreciate clothing a lot. Then I really caught the dream when I started having my own children, and we didn't have the money, we didn't have the resources for me to just go buy things. My 3rd child, Nicole, came into me one day who loves anything that's unique and different. She will oftentimes find something at a thrift store and say, "Hey Mom, it's this size, can you cut it down and make it this size to fit me?" And I said, "No, I'm not gonna do that." I said, "Let me draw you a pattern and let me make you a pattern because I know how to do that." And we went shopping and found, several swatches of fabric that we could use. And I came back, made the skirt. Well, of course, she bragged about it to all of her friends, posted it on Instagram, and now all of her friends were calling and asking, "Hey, I want a skirt." And it wasn't until I got 44 orders, when I counted up all the orders, I went, I'm in big trouble. I do not want to cut 44 maxi skirts. I invested in fabric, and I drove it to my sewer, and he cut it all out and everything. It's, "Okay, Dan, I've got 300 and something pieces ready for you." I had started collecting names, and there were probably a good 200 names. And I figured out that I could do 3 parties a day because I knew there was a need and there was a drive and there was excitement there. So I called him on the phone and I said, "Hey, I have got skirts. You've got to try them on. You're going to love them. And I've got probably 30 different fabrics. You're going to fall in love with these." And I booked a bunch of parties. And I remember selling 300 maxi skirts in 3 days. I was astounded. I couldn't believe how many skirts I sold. And it was Mark that said, "Why don't we put our heads together and let's come up with a business plan that can help other women make money?" I knew many of the consultants that were coming on would be that range of raising their children. And we needed to make it very easy and very simple and not too confusing and not too detailed so that they wouldn't get frustrated and say, "I can't do this, I'm too overwhelmed, I got kids and diapers and sickness." And what really affects me is when women call me and say, "My husband just lost his job, so I guess I'm it." And they say, "Do you think I can do it, Dan?" And I get to get my pom-poms out and say, "But don't you see this is an answer? This is easy, this is fun. This is something you guys can do together," and he can watch the kids while you go and do parties. So that's why I started LulaRoe. I wanted to help other people succeed. We have an opportunity to be able to spread this love of these clothes that fit so nice and that the quality is so good and that it is simply comfortable. So I love the aspect of being my own boss. I love being able to choose my own time and let people know that, oh yes, I am successful. I am doing all the things I need to do, and you're a part of this. And look where it's gone. Look where it's grown. It's grown so huge.
The creator of LulaRoe is an inspiration to all women. Using blurbs and videos from her life and why she started LulaRoe will be great content marketing for our brand. Deanne was believed in a crucial time in her life, and she chooses to empower women to be bold in their everyday life now with LulaRoe. We are excited to release our how-to guide on how to live your life bold with LulaRoe. Women all over the world have been giving their testimonials on how they wear LulaRoe and how it affects their everyday life. We are compiling these testimonials and putting them together on one whole guide on social media and our websites to show women just exactly what LulaRoe is and why you need it. Be featured as our Mom of the Month by showing LulaRoe how you live bold in your LulaRoe leggings. Design your own pattern and LulaRoe will name it after you. After all, who knows better what moms want than real-life moms? Bring your bold ideas and colorful patterns to life with LulaRoe. Enter our sweepstakes now for a chance to have your name featured with your own pattern at LulaRoe.
The persuasive tool that we will be using is Amphibly. 8 out of 10 moms live their lives in LulaRoe. The other 2 are still in the dark. This persuasive tool will show moms that when they live their life in LulaRoe, their life can be in bold, bright colors and patterns. But if they choose to live their lives with our competitors such as Nike and Lululemon, their lives will be in the dark in their black colored leggings. You live your life boldly, and we want to see how. Upload your photos and use the hashtag #LiveBold. Be our Showcase Mom of the Month and like all of our social media to see if you are the lucky winner. Live boldly. So bold, so you, so LulaRoe.
Where'd you get those leggings? I've never seen anything like them before.
That's because I designed them. They're done by LulaRoe.
Becky, where'd you get those leggings? I've never seen anything like them before.